This conference will now be recorded.
1 year of development experience.
Okay, so $87, if I heard correctly, correct?
No, $80,000 per annum.
$80,000 per annum. Hey, that's really good. That's really good,
Yeah.
right? That's a good one. That's a good package,
Yes.
right? Perfectly fine, man. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah. Even I'm happy with it. And because of you guys.
Hey, that's completely my honor. Don't worry about it. It's all your hard work,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And so,
Thank you.
hey, welcome, and everyone, congratulate Surya, right?
Congratulations, Surya.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Surya.
Congratulations, Surya.
Thank you.
Congrats, Surya.
Surya.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Surya.
Congratulations.
Surya.
Guys, there's a lot of opportunity in the market. Remember this. I forgot to tell you yesterday, right? Whoever joining new or whoever continuing from the existing, stick to this technology. It's my personal assurance that after you complete the course, if you roll out your resume with 3+ years of experience, I can give you that assurance and guarantee that you will get minimum, right? Approximately about 10 interview calls you will get it. And that's too from big companies like TCS, Infosys, HCL, right? Cognizant CTS, right? Deloitte, Sear Atlantic, right? From these big companies, you will get no, I can give you that again an assurance that no trainer or no course will give you this, right? Guarantee on call, on records, right? Stick to it. Yesterday, right? In why to go so far? Let's, right. Let me go ahead and show you one more, right? WhatsApp work, right? Let me show you so far, right? One of another my student who we just completed the batch, right? Recently, this Sunday we finished OF109, right? OF109, and I just asked them to roll out their resumes a week back, 1.5 weeks ago, and one of them immediately cracked for a job, right? See, hi, my name is Shiva Krishna. I'm from 109 batch. I got placed in Wipro with a package of 9 lakh. Thank you, sir. I have a very good track records of placing, I'll not say placing people, but at least giving a solid knowledge so that you go ahead and crack the interviews. Just focus on what I teach in the class. That's far enough for you. You don't need to look here and there. I will give you 500 interview questions. Yesterday, I didn't put that on the list also. You are going to get 500 interview questions from me, right? For the Salesforce admin and development. Again, another 150 questions for lightning, another 150 questions for your LWC. In an overall, I will be giving you about 800 to 900 interview questions, complete end to end. I'm not sure whether anybody can cover this much or not, right? And by the way, please do not call these numbers. I show it for your reference because last time, similarly, I displayed the number, right? Some girl's number, somebody started calling the number and she felt a little bit annoyed, right? So if required, I'll call him one day in the class and I'll, make him to ask, or you can have a questionnaire round where you can ask him, right? What are the interview questions they have asked, right? If you want, I can do so. I don't mind calling my, students who got job on the call so that you can go ahead and you can, he can or he or she can share the experience. I can do so, right? There are a lot. I mean, like this, if I keep on scrolling down, you'll find a lot of, right, chats who share with me, right, who got jobs and everything. So stick to this, that's one thing that I can tell you. Focus on the subject. Give your dedication for the next 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Live Salesforce, eat Salesforce, give your life to Salesforce. I am very well that nobody is here for learning anything. Nobody has come to learn Salesforce here. Absolutely not. Nobody has come here to learn Salesforce. Everybody has come here to get a job, right? Everybody is here to get a job. That's it. Your final aim is to not learn and get a knowledge in Salesforce. Your main aim is to get the job. People are there who are waiting for the job after trying so much in other technologies. They have moved here. There are someone who is, family is waiting to get them married, right? There are people who is in a different platform. Salary is not getting sufficient. They are looking for a career. Minimum 6 to 7 lakhs. If you put 3.5 years of experience, your salary will be 7+, 7.5 lakhs per annum, right? For 3.5 years, 7.5 lakhs per annum, nobody will give you in any other technology. But it's a .NET, it will be 3.5 to 4.5. Any other technology you take it, maximum it will be 5. But I'm giving you that assurance that if you get placed in such big companies like Infosys, TCS, without you asking, oh, sorry, why I closed it? Without you asking, they will give you packages of 9, 11, 12, 13. And I'm not joking. If you're thinking that, right, Rupam is just telling for sake of us to join, right? What's the girl's name? I forgot. Monali, Monali, right? See, I got a 14 lakh per annum in Infosys. Profile associate consultant. See, big thanks because of your guidance and support. That forget it. Why is that? Right. Good morning, Wipro. Tomorrow, the profile I'm joining. Right. Whatever it is. I hold 5 offer letters for Capgemini, Atos, Wipro. These are the company. I'm joining Wipro now. I'm not showing you something, very old or something. It's not I'm picking up 1 year back and trying to show you all recent things. So focus. Don't think that it's a marketing strategy that I'm trying to attract you. No, not at all. I'm just trying to build your confidence so that you guys focus on the subject. You don't understand, don't care about your others, just care about yourself. Right? Let others go to hell. If somebody is able to understand in the class, he is genius. Let him be. I'm not. Hey Rupam, everybody is genius. I'm not. So please, can you please repeat that? Right? Please join on time. Sampath, this is not the right time to join. 10 minutes is too late in my class to join. I told you I'm not a trainer who comes at 7:10. I'll be here at sharp 7 if I don't have any technical issues or something. Realistically, people who are with me from last 1.5 months, they knows me that I'm on sharp dot time. Right? Net to net, please focus on the subject. If you don't understand, don't take it by force. You have by complete fee guarantee. What does that mean? People from non-programming background, if you still have a fear in your heart, saying that, okay, maybe I might not be able to understand, or I don't know, programming will be right place for me to join or not, right? Don't worry about it. At any given time during the course, if you feel that I'm not teaching well, or you are not able to understand, just tell me, hey, Rupam, looks like that I'm going nowhere, right? I just want to make my career in some other technology. Enough. I'll make sure that your fee is 100% refunded. 100% refunded. This is not my only source of income, guys. I'm working in a very big multinational company as a solution architect. My salary is far enough to sustain my family, right? This is my side income. I'll be very open. Your trainer is very open to their right people. You'll see that I'll share my personal information also many a times, so that you should know what's happening in your trainer's life, how, right? These are just to make sure that you guys don't fear from me. So this is just my side income, and all the money goes to my wife's account. It doesn't come to me, because this is the time that I'm stealing from her life and I'm teaching. Teaching is a passion. A training is a passion. I'm doing my doctorate, those who doesn't know, right? I'm doing my PhD doctorate. I teach in universities. I take classes for MBAs, right? I teach MBA and data science. I teach them data science and anything. I teach in Amity University, by the way, just to let everyone know. Other than our Usmania or Shatwan University, Karimnagar, I teach in Amity University. People might have heard about it. It's one of the 5-star university, top 3 university globally. This is the place where I'm doing my highest UK and US accreditation. So I'm inclined towards studies or knowledge. That is my passion other than my job. And that is why I'm teaching. It's not for the sake of money. Your trainer is getting far good salary. In single words, sitting in India, I'm earning US salary. To be open and very frank and precise with you. Right? Enough of stories and lecture, Rupam. Better you get on to the subject. 15 minutes has passed.
Sir,
Right?
just a moment. Sir, why don't we ask Surya to share his experience, interview experience once? Just a couple of
Definitely.
questions, if he can.
Surya, if you can
Yes, sir.
share your experience, definitely that will be more good.
So I prepared like not from the class. I mean from the class, and I usually like say platform background developer one like dumps and all. I researched a lot through YouTube, and I contacted so many IBM employees for the interview process. Before getting the interview, I contacted a lot of people like, through Salesforce and how IBM works. So like that, I got into place into IBM. For technical part, I used to read a lot, like dumps and all. Practical knowledge, they didn't ask any practical knowledge, but they asked me about the technical knowledge through like question answers thing. So that's all. Not much. My interview is very pretty easy. Within 25 minutes, everything is done.
You're lucky enough, right?
Yes,
They,
yes,
did,
yes. I'm
they didn't
lucky.
they didn't give you scenarios and
Like
everything.
before going to that interview, I attended like 56 interviews. So I got to know how the interviewer
How the
will be.
question? Yep.
Yes. So it's easy. You guys attend the interview like 10 or 15, you get to know what the interviewer could ask me the questions.
The
What the next
pattern of
question?
flow,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
What will be, you can predict. See, I'm telling you, by
Yes.
the end of the class, I will give you all the focus area where you need to focus, what will be the questions. There are certain questions which are permanent triggers, permanent question, custom metadata, trigger execution pattern, right? How the trigger execution happens, trigger execution pattern. There are certain questions which are very common in interview, right? And I'll give you that, all those, focus on these area, look before you go for interviews, right? Guys, as I told you yesterday, there'll be a resume building session where I'll tell you how to crack an interview, a complete procedure, right? You will follow that, right? So very simple. First, roll out your resume, not with your original name. Roll out with a name called as Satyanarayana. Go and buy a SIM card, create a new email address. Go ahead, put the SIM card in your resume, copy and paste the resume from someone else, change little bit here and there, right? Roll out the resume as Satyanarayana or ABC or XYZ. Start taking interview calls and start recording those calls, right? Your main aim is to leak the question paper in the sense which company is asking or what are the common questions they're asking and everything. Start recording. If you get selected, that is your most bad luck, right? Try to attend a couple of interviews. Maybe I can say 10, 15 interviews I attended. Now you know what the interviewer is asking. Throw the SIM out, create a new email address, right? Don't get into any video call. Try to only focus on interviews over the telephonic, right? So that you don't show your face, don't show anything. Your real identity is hidden. Once you took an interview of 15 to 16 and you saw or you realized that whether you can answer or you cannot, prepare hard those questions, throw the resume out of Satyanarayana or let it be, roll out your fresh resume with your original name, phone number, email address, and this time start taking the call. 80% guarantee that you will get the same company calling you again after 2 months or 1.5 months. And 80% more chances that will be same questions what they have asked because it is the same person. And this time you will be more confident to answer. Don't worry, they will not remember your voice. They have been taking so many interviews, right? So another way of easy cracking the interviews, right? There are so many ways I'll give you that how to crack an interview. It's easy to crack an interview. Interview cracking is not that tough. The tough part is sustaining the job. That will be the tough part.
Yes, true. Today is the first day, so
Sustaining the job is the toughest part now because there nobody will help you. You can't even ask help to your friends or colleagues, right? Because you will be in a situation where you have said that you are experienced and you have to do certain stories that will be assigned to you. I'm literally not focused on you guys to crack the interview because that anyhow you'll do so. The main aim of the class is to make sure that real-time stories exposure, which will help you to crack interview plus sustaining the job. This is what or how we'll focus, right? So all the freshers and everything, Surabhi, I will guide. First, let us get to the subject. All the guidance and everything I'll provide. I told you the main aim of me is not to complete the course, give the class and say, hey, syllabus over, thank you, have a nice day, bye-bye. No, not at all, right? I'm not in that category of the trainer. I know your main aim that you have not come for a knowledge, you have come for a job. So we will do everything to fetch you a job, right? If there is an opening, I will let you know in the class during the 80% syllabus over, you will see that everything will start, getting into place, right? Okay, once again, I'm repeating. Hey, thanks, Surya, for your experience because you have not yet completed development. So I know that you have to go through a lot of dumps and questions to answer those.
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Sure. Right. Rakesh, Bhanu, this is not the time. Neelam, absolutely, this is not the time to join the classes. Once again, please, all the princes, queens, right? Your Highness, Your Majesty, all the Nababs of Hyderabad, I will politely request them to please come on time in my class. It's for your own goodness. Right? Perfect. Let's get into the subject. Right? I'm starting with a visual force. As I told you, there are trainers who directly start with oops just to impress student so that they start joining. And later they keep on jumping between visual force and oops, which loses the track. I'll go in a very standard, precise manner so that you guys understand softly and better to handle the situation. In real time, it is the visual force which is created first, and then we go to the apex or oops. This is the flow. What is a visual force? It is a framework to build the user interface, UI. What is an UI? The screen through which you interact with the Salesforce. For example, this is a UI where I'm entering my username, Rupam@of115.com, password CRM1234#. By the end of 5th day class, By the end of 5th day class, this will be the homework, whatever you are able to see. You should be able to build the same exactly 99% replica of the screen. Salesforce logo, username, 31 saved, right? Then there is a text box, there's a password, then there's a text box, there's a long button called login, there's a checkbox called remember me, there's a hyperlink called as forgot your password, there's a hyperlink called as use custom domain, then there is a label called as not a customer, then there is a button called as try for free, then there is a text here at the footer, and then there is a hyperlink called as privacy. On the right side, there is an image. On the image, there is a button placed, which is the hyperlink again. Whatever you are able to see now, click. This is you have to build at the end of 5 days class. From today onwards, this exactly you should be capable to build. Right? When you click on login, this page might not work because we have to write a logic behind this button. And those all are your apex. Designing this page, the colorful page that you're able to see with a logo, with this button, with the text, with the checkboxes and everything is a part of Visualforce framework or Lightning framework or LWC framework. There are 3 ways to build UI in Salesforce. This is a perfect UI example. Now I click on login. Immediately this data is taken and a logic runs. That logics route me or it diverts me to another page. This is the second page that it has routed to me. That was one application. From that application page, I am routed to the main application page. How to route it? Before routing, checking whether the username is correct or not from the database. In the database, my username and password is stored. System is checking it. All these we will write using SOQL. It is retrieving. It is validating the password. If there is an if-else statement, if the password matches, then there is a page direct navigation, right? Page navigation is given and it's route to my setup page. This is how it's working. And we are here to build such type of flow. I believe everybody is able to understand now what is a Visualforce or a Lightning or a LWC framework. Currently, whatever you are able to see on the screen, this is a Lightning designing. Lightning comes under Lightning development classes. They have a separate technology, separate programming, right? Which is quite different. I can say 90% different from your normal Salesforce classes. If I'm teaching here bus, truck, car, Lightning is aeroplane, helicopter. There's a sky and land difference. That is the reason it's a separate course. It is not included in this course. I told you yesterday also. Lightning and LWC development is a separate course, right? For that, you need minimum basic of all this, what we are learning now. You cannot join there directly. You need the Salesforce basic, right? Now, whatever the development that we are doing is a classic development. It's a Visualforce, right? What is a classic? When you click on your name, there is an option called as switch to classic. This is what the development we're doing, right? You click on opportunity or you click on account, you click on, right, Apex Technology One account and a page load. Your aim is to build this page. Can I build this page by myself automatically? Yes. By the end of 5th day class. Why 5th day class? By end of today, end of the day, you would be able to build this much up to here. In fact, if time permits, including this button, you should be able to create. Let's go ahead and do this. To create a Visualforce page, there are multiple ways. If you are in Lightning, I'm switching to Lightning. If you are in Lightning, right, there are multiple ways to do that. Number one, click on your setup icon, click on developer console, right? There we go. This is the yesterday's page that we created. I'm closing it. I'm once again starting from ground zero. File, new, Visualforce page. I'm giving a name. VF underscore 2408, today's date, underscore example 1 underscore my main page. My main page. Going forward, this is the page where I'll do the programming. Apex page. What is this apex page? This is a dictionary word. Whenever you see any word with a greater symbol and a less symbol, greater than and less than, you have to understand that this is a system command. System only understand that what is the meaning of it. Apex page. This tells the system that you are starting a page and ending a page. Your program has to be in between this page command. Then only system will be able to read, understand, give you the output. Apex page. I will say that apex page, right? Before, right? Inside this, I want to have certain blocks in my page. I want to divide the page into multiple pieces. If you want to do, then we use a command called as apex page block. Apex page block is the command. This command, you need not to put them in a proper manner. In any haphazard manner, it works. So alignment of this is, I'm doing it only for you to understand. Apex page block. What is the work of this command? This command divides the Visualforce page into blocks. You can start giving title. There are a lot of properties available. These are called attributes. A page block can have an ID. A page block can have an, right? If somebody clicks on the page block, what should happen? If somebody double clicks, somebody clicks and doesn't release the mouse. Somebody clicks and release the mouse. Mouse up, mouse down. Tab style, colors will there come there. Now I'm just taking one. I'll discuss most of them. Title. Title equals to registration info. Apex page block. Title equals to registration info. Next, like this, I can copy multiple. How many blocks you want? That many blocks you can copy. How many blocks you want in the page? That many blocks you can copy. Like this. I want these many blocks in the page. Right? Control S, saving the page. Let it save completely. Click on preview, you get output. There we go. These many blocks has come. Apex page block. How to change the color from black to red. All these things we'll discuss later. Slowly. Don't worry. Everything will be covered. Page block. Apex page block. Inside the page block, we can further divide using apex page block section. Here I can give title equals to basic info. Title equals to basic info. Title equals to basic info. I can have number of section inside a block like this. For example, in the first block, I have 3 sections. Basic info, PREVIOUS, previous history, previous history, previous history. I will say write previous history and write ADDITIO, additional info. Inside one page block, I have 3 sections. Can I copy the whole block? Yes. Can I paste it again down? Yes. Now there are 3 page block. First one has 3 sections. Second one, I'll have 2 sections. Only 2 sections are there. See, what is this? I will say contact info, contact information. Under that, right? personal contact, and I will say that FAMILI, family contact. Right? Personal information and family contact. Finally, I will say that FINANC, finance information. I will say, right, bank details, bank info, property info, property information, right? And then I will say miscellaneous information. Control S on my keyboard. Anything not making sense, if you're not able to understand, please immediately call it out. This is how my page looks at the end of yesterday's class, which I have repeated again for today for people who have just joined today, or if they would have disconnected earlier yesterday. This is what we did towards the last 15 minutes. How to build a page. Now, everyone clear? Anybody has any questions? We have learned two commands yesterday, page block and page block section. All good, everyone?
Hi, Rupam.
Yes, Dave, tell me.
Yes.
Yeah, Rupam, actually, when we do this coding, so I go to the preview and I'm able to see it in the web browser. Then, again, coming back to this coding, I'm unable to find out this page. So again, I'm starting right from the beginning.
Why? If you are not
Uh,
able to find, are you in developer console? How does the page goes away? You just press Control S on the keyboard. The page
yes,
remains there. And every time you save, you need not to go ahead and refresh. The changes will be automatically available in the output.
yes. Okay. So currently we are in this page. Okay. Can you move to the browser page, please?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm here, and then again, coming back to this page, I'm not getting it. So,
I mean, you need not to come. These are two separate pages. These are
oh,
two
two.
separate. Two, yeah.
Okay, a
Developer
different
console is
tab.
one, different tab. You can see that it two different tab it comes up. It comes as an
Okay.
individual separate tab, right?
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you need not
got it.
to, shuffle. I make a change here. For example, I will keep on Windows right, and this one I will click on Windows left. Oh, okay. Windows left. See, side by side I'm keeping. I make a change here. Hi. I say Control S. Don't need to do anything. It will refresh by itself. See, it will say hi
Okay.
here inside the basic window.
Okay.
Clear,
Okay.
everyone? Right? Hi,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
How are you? How are
Thank
you?
you.
Control S. No problem. As soon as I say Control S, no need to do anything. Automatically, you can see the output in the other side of the window. Right?
Yeah,
Everybody
got it.
clear? Anybody has any questions before I start or proceed? All good. Perfect. Now, let's start today's class from here. I want to connect this to a table. What is a table? A table is an object. In Salesforce, an object is referred to a table where you store the data. For example, system objects. What are those? Accounts, contacts, opportunity, cases, custom object. The table which is created by the developer called passenger underscore C, applicant underscore C, right? Fees underscore C, booking underscore C, right? Payment underscore C, tickets underscore C, job underscore C. Remember that there is no difference between a custom object and system object. Both are same. In the development, absolutely no difference. Whatever the treatment you are giving to a guy from a Chennai, right, a Tamil guy, same treatment in India, we give it to a Bengali guy. In front of the Indian constitution, everybody is equal. Same thing here. In front of the development, whether it's a custom object, whether it's a system object, don't try to differentiate. It's all the same. For example, whenever you want to connect to a table, you use a word called as standard controller. Standard controller. Standard controller equals to account, table name. Automatically, this page, without writing any additional program, any JavaScript, any .NET connection, see that immediately the color changed. System took the tab style of account. If I change it to OPPORTUNITY opportunity table, immediately the color will change to the opportunity table. See, this is the tab style of opportunity. If you remember that during my admin classes, when I created an opportunity, when I created a tab, right? After I created an opportunity, I create an object, I go to the tab. In the tab, there is a colors, styles. If you remember, Inky, Pinky, Ponky, father has a donkey. I used to select a color randomly. That is this color, right? For example, I say, I take the custom object, PASSENGER, passenger __ C. My page is connected to a custom table now. See, it took the passenger color. Immediately, this page is connected to a passenger table. I can get any information from that table here now. There is no separate treatment for this custom table. This is table created by us in the admin classes. Versus a system table. Mostly, I'll be taking system table. Why? Because name of the system table are quite easier. When I go to the custom table, first name, first underscore name, underscore C. I have to go and check in the object manager the name. I'll do that. Don't worry. First, let's learn with a simple. Now I'm connecting my table to account table. It took the account table tab style. Automatically color changed. Rupam, I want to change this color to pink, red, blue with a photo, my pictures, my girlfriend picture, everything you can do. Slowly. Now, what is the keyword? Standard controller. Any other keyword? No. Directly, if you want to connect to a table, you use the table name here. Now I come to the first page block. This is the first page block. Inside that, you have 3 sections. These are the 3 sections, one by one. I'm going to the first section. Inside this, I will say Apex output, Apex output field. Write down Apex output field, third command. Start writing notes. I will give you very crispy short notes so that you can remember in the interview. To display an existing field from a table in a Visualforce page. To display existing field from a table on a Visualforce page. To display
Sir, can you repeat
existing, to display
Sir, can you repeat?
existing, I'm doing that, I know that. Don't know, not to worry about it. To display an existing field, to display an existing field from a table in a Visualforce page. To display existing field from a table in a Visualforce page. Apex output field. Apex output field. I'm zooming the screen in so that you can see in quite bigger font. Right? Focus on this Apex output field. Apex output field value equals to curly bracket. Whenever you are referring to a field, whenever you are calling an inbuilt function, whenever you're calling a method, whenever you're calling Rupam, what is a function, what is a method? We'll talk about later. Whenever you're calling anything outside the Visualforce, you have to use this curly bracket. Curly bracket exclamation. This is the structure. Why? This is the way it has been designed. Any function, any logic, any method, when you click a button, a rocket has to be launched. I have written a program called as launch rocket. Then you have to say exclamation launch rocket. Like this you have to say. So here, this is the structure. Exclamation within the curly bracket, within the quotes. Table name. What is the table name? Account is the table name. Dot. Field name. Name is the field name. Table name dot field name. Once again, I'm writing one more. Apex. Apex. O-U-T, P-U-T. Output. So many are there. We'll discuss one by one. Now I'm going to output field. Value equals to exclamation ACCOUNT account dot facts. These are the fields or column in the account table. Facts. Facts. I can copy this. How many fields you want? That many fields you have to place. Rupam, don't I have a command to place all the fields? No. See, I have to put like this. Facts, phone, right? Industry, rating, sick, sick. What else? Right? Description. What else? Billing city. Rupam, is it case sensitive? No. Rupam, if I give a space, anything will happen? No. After exclamation, you can give the space. No issues at all. Rupam, can I say A, C, O, U, N, T? Account dot F, A, X. By knowingly, I'm giving you caps up, caps down. By knowingly, am I using the same field twice? Can I use same field twice? Yes. Can I call it more than once? Yes. Control S on the keyboard. Immediately, you'll see the output coming up there. No values at all. The page is displaying. Rupam, I want like this. Oh, let me switch to classic. Right? Now keep on watching. I'm in the lightning environment, by the way. My output is this. I'm in a lightning. Now I click on my profile. I'm in my beautiful pic. I click on switch to classic. My Salesforce, the session is in classic. My session is in classic. Next time when you refresh this page, you see what happens? Immediately the same page comes with a sidebar. In a side, I see something. In the top, I see the Salesforce. Rupam, I don't want this. Come here. Come to the first line. Apex page, standard controller equals to account. Sidebar, Boolean, true or false. Boolean means true or false. Sidebar equals to false. Control S, you'll see that this create news, recent, recycle bin gone. I have the top header. Again, I come here. I say show header. Show header equals to, that's also Boolean. Show header equals to false. Apex page, standard controller equals to account, sidebar equals to false, show header equals to false. Control S. You're back to the same page, the way it was looking in the lightning environment. Side gone, up gone. Now, Rupam, I don't want this 2 by 2. I want 1 by 1. Come here. Apex page block section. I'm inside a section now. There are 3 sections I told you inside this block. This is the block. Inside the block, there are 3 sections. Basic info, previous info, additional info. I'm in the basic info. Here also there's a property. I will say column, right? This is a page block. Come to the page block section. Column equals to 1. I say Control S. Immediately, system will arrange them in a 1 column. Column equals to 3. Control S. Immediately, system will arrange the fields into 3. See? First 2, 3. column equals to 4. You can change the numbers as you wish. Column equals to 1. Now, currently, it's not placing the data. It's not placing the data. Now, because system doesn't know whose information to be shown here. In account table, there are 100 accounts are there, 1000 accounts are there. Whose information I have to display? This is not a table. It's not a tabular format that I can display all the 1000. We will do that also. We will display all the 1000 also. Currently, it is a field. How to populate the data? For now, for the time being, for the temporary developer testing purposes, come to the address bar. Come to the address bar. Here you see my page name. Can you see on the top? VF underscore 2408 underscore example1 underscore main page. Right? After that, remove everything. Delete. Keep it like this. Come here. Go to the account. Open an account where you feel all the informations are there. Let me open Infosys. Let me see whether all the data is filled in. Industry is there, rating is there, zip code is not there, okay, right? Billing city is there, okay. I copy this ID. Control C on the keyboard. On the address bar, do you see the ID? 0015G. I come here. In my page, I put question mark ID equals to, I paste it. And I paste the ID and I press enter. Immediately, system populates the data in my page. After the page, simple word, Control C, Notepad. Those who are still trying or scratching their head, it's for them. After your page name, this is the name I gave. If it's my page, then it will be my page. After that, just put this question mark ID. Pick up any ID, whichever you like from your own account. From your own account. Go here. I took Infosys, the one which I created. You can go ahead and you can say all accounts. You can populate something like Burlington Textiles. There's an account created, right? Copy the ID of this account. Go ahead, come to the main page, question mark ID equals to, replace with that Burlington ID. Press enter. All the information will get populated. See, this is just to check I'm doing a developer testing. End user will not access like this. You cannot tell an end user that copy the ID, put it there. System has to take it dynamically, automatically. We will do that all. I will show you how to deploy this, right? How after my development is over, how the end user can call this page. They will not be able to see the source code. Automatically this page will come. Currently, this is the way between. Question mark ID equals to, right? DM. Everybody is able to understand. Apex output field. So that the fax number is coming twice. It's case insensitive programming language. Case insensitive programming language. Case insensitive programming language. Right? Perfect. So you learned a command called as apex output field. Now, this is whatever the fields that you want to put it here. Now, I will say, right, basic information. I'll say account basic info, right? Account, I'm changing the title now. Page block, account registration info. Section, account basic info. Now I will say related histories, account related histories. History. I want to know the cases. What are the cases that are opened for this account? I want to know what are the opportunities with this account. Opportunity is a relationship table. There's a separate table code opportunity and there is a master detailed or a lookup relationship from that. So I want to pull all the related table. For example, if I would have created a passenger, the passenger has a related table called fees and payment. If I pull a passenger called as Amit Shah, I can see all the payment made by Amit Shah below. Here I'm now making it. Control S. The problem is that every time you say Control S, the data is lost. Every time you have to come and you have to say remove it. You have to remove it. Question mark ID equals to. Question mark ID equals to. Right? Infosys. Or whatever it is. You have to put a question mark. Right? Every time you make a change, it will be auto refreshed. Right? No, Rupam. I cannot do it every time again and again. Question mark ID equals to. Let me take this one. Burlington Textile. Right? Question mark ID equals to. If you don't want to do it, then there's another way. Control C. Close the one which has been controlled by the, close the tab. This tab is controlled by the developer console. Close the tab. Open a tab manually. Place it here. Press enter. Now, this new tab, whatever the tab that was opened by the developer console, I have closed it and I opened a new separate tab. That means if I make a change, it will not come here automatically unless until I refresh it manually. Right? Now keep watching. Right? So here we go. I'm in the second section now. I want related list. Right? Apex. RELATED related list. Write down. Next command. Apex related list. Apex related list. Next command. Fourth. I'm not counting the numbers. You count the numbers. Fourth command. Apex related list. To display child relationship table data, to display child relationship data bracket default in a Visual Force page, bracket default view, to display child relationship data bracket default view in a Visual Force page. Right? To display, right, child relationship data bracket default view in a Visual Force page. See, Apex related list. Only couple of properties are there. I say list equals to contacts, plural, contacts. I say sub, control S. This will not get automatically refresh because this is not the tab which is controlled by the developer console. So I will come and I'll refresh manually. I press enter. You see that? Automatically list of contact comes in. Burlington Textiles has only one. Let me find out another account where there are more than one. Right? I'm going to all accounts, sorry, not my accounts, all accounts. I look for some edge communication. If I go to the edge communication, I see there are 2 contacts, 3 opportunities, 4 cases, 3 cases. Let me pick up this ID. Control C. I go here. This tab is manually controlled by me, not by the Salesforce. I put the ID and I press enter. Immediately, see, all the data filled in comes in. Edge communication, fax number is this. This is a description found in the year of 1998. And there are 2. I want more. Again, you can write Apex related list. I want to see opportunities also. Apex related list. List equals to cases, plural. Give a plural name here. Case, S cases. Next, Apex, RELATED related list. List equals to opportunities. See, Control S on the keyboard. Saving, 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 saving. Wait for saving. The star mark has gone. Now come and refresh manually because this page is no more controlled by me. See, one here, one to the right. This also I want one below one. Column equals to 1. Control S. After saving, I have to manually refresh because this page is no more controlled by them. See, under account related history, I have contacts, I have cases, I have opportunity. Default view. Default view. Contact name, title, email, phone. See, default view. I'll make it full screen. See, this is the page we are creating, guys. From the right, from the database, we are populating now the data in the table by ourselves. We will change the color, we'll change the font, right? We'll do everything. Oh, sorry. Windows, right. There we go. Everybody is able to understand what is the related list is doing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No back full, or yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Yes, Rupam.
Yes, sir.
All the non-programmers, people who have not done programming in their life, first time doing the programming. I know you have to repeat it, but if it's bouncing, don't keep quiet. Perfect.
Excuse me, Rupam.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, this slash also stands for the system command, just like this
Yes.
greater than less
It's
than.
something like slash. See, every command will have an opening and closing. Apex page at line number 1, it opened. Closing command will have a backslash. For example, this page block started at line number 28. Page block closed at line number 35 with a backslash. There are certain commands where we don't need to write any program inside. For example, output field. Is any requirement to write a program inside? These are called self-closing tag. They closed by themselves. They are only starting and they are, but if you say that no, Rupam, I want in the same fashion, don't worry. Copy this, you close it manually, backslash, over. See? Account name. This is starting and this piece is for closing with a backslash. Second line onwards, you see that it's self-closing. Even if you close it separately, no harm. You will get the output, Control S. That means now, rather than placing a black backslash at the end, I can remove the black backslash. So this is an opening command. Then I can have a closing command. So every command has to have an open and close. See, now these two are open and close. Separate opening, separate closing. I'm saving it. No error at all. I press enter. Then also you will get the same thing. See, account name, name and fax. This too has opening and closing, whereas the remaining fields are self-closing. From phone number onwards, there is no separate closing. They are self-closing. We call them as self-closing because I'm not going to write any program inside this. I'm not writing. Output field start, output field end. I'm not writing any program. So I don't need a separate closing. I can have a self-closing like this. Same thing I can do here. Apex related list. It's a self-closing. If you don't like it, close it. Right? Over. See, that also will work. Don't worry about it. System will not give error. See the difference between contact command and case command and the opportunity command, right? All are related list only, but two are self-closing. One has a separate closing. You can press it to the next line. Now it looks similar. There are certain commands which, where you don't write program further, you can close it there and there itself. Any questions now? Understood, Smita?
Yes, Rupam. Thank you. Every time when we are adding the additional field, as we have added in the output field under accounts and description, so every time when we are adding, we have to remove the backslash because we are going to add another one. We are not ending our case. Is that
I
so?
didn't got
Or
it. I didn't got it. The way when we speak, when you write, after every line, every statement, you give a full stop. Hi, how are you? Full stop. Backslash means end of the line. It's a next command. I am good. Full stop. Really? Full stop. Each individual has one meaning. Same in English. Here, termination. Termination is done with a backslash. That means this one piece is over. The next piece is starting. It is mandate that you have to end it. My sentence start from here. It's not ending. It's ending here. In between, there are something. So this is how it works. It is must that you have to, whatever you start, you have to end. Ending is must. A full stop is must. Clear?
yes.
Right? Perfect. Anybody has any questions?
Hey
Rupam, what
Rupam, this is Izrul. Hey Rupam, I have one quick question. I missed the first part of your session. I was
That's
attending
okay.
through the phone, so I couldn't see everything. So will you be sharing the videos or the recording?
Definitely, I'm not recording it for myself, right?
Okay, all right, thank you. Fair enough.
Obviously, right? I know this, so I'm not recording for myself. It's for you guys. Perfect. Any other questions?
Rupam, I was trying to execute the same, but I was getting the error. There was a space between billing and city. So what?
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
No, you have to go with the API name. In the name, right?
Okay.
When you in a custom object creation, you never give a space. Label can have a space, but
Mhm.
API name will not have a space, right? How can you give a space? It has to be
Okay.
either underscore, right? And
Okay.
you have to give
Okay.
exactly the same name as what you have given.
Okay.
Go to the object manager, click on fields and relationship. You will be able to find the list of all the fields there. Copy and paste exactly there. You cannot give whatever
Okay.
you wish. There is no such field called billing space city, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Understood. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions? Now, right? There we go. Related list. Apex related list. Now, I want my own table. Rupam, I don't want contact name. I want contact first name, contact last name. I want email. I want mobile number. I'm choosy. I want to choose my own fields. I don't need the title. I gave you it in this related list. It will give you the default view. Whatever the view you have configured in the related list, that only will come here. Default view, where if you go to the page layout, if you scroll down, there is a related list. You click on the list, click on setting, and you can add the columns. The way in the passenger table, I was showing you how in a passenger table, you have a related list called as payment. In the payment, how to add fields. Right? Similarly, so the same default view is shown here. Now, I want my custom view. I will say account. I'm doing program in each and every section. account, custom related tables, table view, account, custom related tables view. I will pick up the same contact, but I will represent it as I need. Keep watching. This is the section. Inside this section, I'll do a programming where I'm doing a program under this additional info. Now it is no more additional info, right? Let me press Ctrl S on the keyboard. I come here, I refresh. Below, we'll be doing a programming now below this section. Here I am. I'm inside this section. I'm highlighting what outputs versus input. Below this, I'll create a table. What is that? Apex page block table. Write down Apex page block table. Apex page block table. Table to display column inside a block. Table to display column inside a block. Table to display column inside a block. Apex page block table. You can display any data in this. Next command done. Spacebar. Value equals to. What is that? Exclamation ACCOUNT account. Table name. Parent table name. Dot child table. CONTACTS contacts. Account dot contacts. Account dot contact. Let's see. Now, every time I have to say account dot contact dot first name, account dot contact dot last name, account dot contact dot email, account dot contact dot phone, account dot contact dot salutation, account dot contact dot title. It will be too long, right? I will declare as a variable var equals to AC. Var equals to AC. Var equals to AC. Over. Now, inside the table, I have to select the column. Inside the table, how many columns you want? I want 2 columns, 3 columns, 4, 5, 6. Apex column. Write down the next command. Apex column to display fields bracket columns inside a table. To display fields or column inside a table. To display fields or column inside a table. Apex column, right? Value equals to. I have to write actually what I have to write. I have to write like this. In a curly bracket, dot first name. Like this I have to write. Every time. But this whole can be now replaced with AC because I said var AC. Case sensitive. This variable is a case sensitive. You cannot write AC. It will not work. You cannot, must not, should not write like this. This variable is a case sensitive. AC. If it's just declared small, you have to use small. AC dot first name. How many columns you want? That many times you have to use the apex column command. Apex column value equals to exclamation AC dot last name. First name, last name. You want anything more? Yes, sir. I want one more. Copy this, paste it. Excuse me. Right. See, what do you want? MOBILE, mobile phone. Control S. These are the field name. From where I'm taking? I'm taking from Rupam. From where are you getting? Come on, guys. You shouldn't be asking me this question. I'm taking this from. You want me to show in Lightning? Let me switch to Lightning. From where I'm getting this mobile phone field? I'm going to set up, right? I click on setup. I'm taking these fields from Object Manager. Objects and fields, Object Manager. Which object? We are in account table. No, in the account, we are connected to contact table. So go to the contact object. Here it is, contact object. Click on fields and relationship. Here it is. I'm taking this, right, field name. See, somewhere it will be mobile number. Mobile, see, mobile phone. Label is mobile, but the field name is mobile phone. I'm taking it there. Lead source, copy this. Whatever the fields you want, you can take from here, right? I want to show the lead source from where it comes. Don't take the label. Always pick up the field name, birth date, clean status. Here it's clean space status. No, you should not take that. You should take the field name. See, lead source, Control S. Now I come here. I press enter. See that my table comes in. First name Rose, last name Gonzalez. Mobile number, lead source. Name, last name, mobile number, lead source. See that my custom table has come. My custom table has come. I will say column equals to Apex page block section. Column equals to 1. Control S. I refresh my table. So that my own table is coming up. First name, last name, mobile phone, lead source. You want any more column? Add your own column. Page block table with a column. Guys, able to understand?
Hi, Rupam. This is Isidore again. I have a couple of questions. Is there a time to ask?
If it's related to the current subject, yes.
Oh, yes. Two things. First, the account.contacts we mentioned as contacts as a plural, and the object name is contact. Is it because of the related list we are considering this
Correct.
as a plural name?
Yes.
Or
yes.
is it?
The relationship
Right.
is with contacts. It's a right. So that is the reason. Yes.
Okay. Okay. The second question I have is about the column, the attribute which you added to the page block section, column number 1.
Section I've added.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? Column number 1 is what does it mean?
I've already showed you this. You might not have focused. Didn't I show you when I say 1?
I was driving at that point in time, and I was listening through the mobile phone, so I didn't pay attention. Sorry about it.
Please avoid, right? If you are in the demo class also, I've been calling it out. Sorry, it's not personal to you, right? It's for everyone. If you cannot give your time to the class, do not join my class. I'll be the only trainer who directly tells everyone that do not join. Other trainers will keep on saying, join, join, join. Don't worry, join my class, because they want fees. Student join.
Hey, Rupam.
No, I'm not pointing to you. I'm sorry. See, it's not to you.
No, I'm just saying that again. I may need to do this a couple of times in next 3 weeks because I have to pick up my daughters.
I cannot. I am sorry. I might not be able to go back. It's a repetition.
No,
right?
no. I mean, I will go through the recording, so don't worry about that part. So I'll go through the recording. I need to pick up my daughter at that point in time.
If that is the thing, then please look on the recording. Once it comes, it has been already been discussed.
Okay,
Right?
all right, thank you.
Answer is that. Thank you. It's my humble request to everyone, right? In the demo class also I've told you, if you have any akka wala baba wala chelli marriage, you have to go to your hometown Nellore, Guntur, Visakhapatnam, Vizag, Srikakulam for 10 days, 5 days. Do not join my class. Please do not join my class. I'm a trainer who is punctual, very punctual to the class. Everyone who is in my class, they knows it. Even it's Deepavali, right? Upcoming holiday. Let's take an example. Any holiday upcoming, you'll not get a holiday in my class. No Ram Navami, no Ganesh Chaturthi, whichever things comes, class will go on. There is nothing called Rupam, today's Ganesh Chaturthi. How can you take a class? I take a class. I will take a class even for 5 or 10 minutes. You'll come, you'll attend, and you'll go. In that 5-10 minutes, I'll teach a topic and I'll leave. Continuation is must in my class. There is no discontinuity unless and until there is a something very drastically comes in my way. I never. Unless until worst case scenario, if Rupam is cancelling class, that means sky has fallen. Simple word. Even by God, that's doesn't happen. Even if some prominent personality dies, class will go on. Hyderabad Band, Bharat Band, World Band. Rupam class is open. I told you yesterday, now also I'm repeating. Default class is open. Unless until Rupam declares it. By the way, just to declare, 26th Thursday, 26th August Thursday, your class will be delayed by 30 minutes. Your class will start at 7:30 a.m. Now only I'm declaring it. 26, tomorrow as usual 7. I'll give you again a reminder tomorrow also. 26th onwards, your class will start. For that one day, your class will be at 7:30 a.m. Why? Right? Because 8:30 we are starting a new batch. I need to go to the institute. I need to. I'll be taking your class from the institute directly from Capital Info Amirpet. So now I'm from home for one day. I need to go to the institute. So that's the reason I've just moved your class by 30 minutes. 26th of August 2021. Your class would be at 7:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Just for one day. Right? Perfect. Back to the class. Right? Back to the class. Anybody has any other questions? Apex page block table. Apex page block table. Anybody has any other questions?
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
this var AC, the value AC can be anything. We can give
Yes.
it as not only AC like AB or something.
Pranitha. You can, okay, let's take your name. Pranitha. Then it should be Pranitha dot over. Perfect.
Oh.
Okay,
So
got
this
your answer?
var is
It's a
not
variable.
particular.
It's a variable. It's a variable. Just a variable. Variable means a placeholder. It's just a placeholder. It can be any name. A, B, C, E, F, G, AB, Pranitha, PRA, anything.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect.
Anybody has any questions? Right? Right. Very good. Now, the last command for the day, which is called as SOS command. Rupam, what does that mean by SOS command? Let's assume that you created this page. Let's assume. And you deployed this page to the end user. Suddenly something went wrong and you are not able to figure it out where what command went wrong. The page is not coming up or something went wrong. You are not in a position, let's assume that there are 500 lines you have already written and you are not able to figure out whether there's a comma mistake, whether there's an exclamation mistake, whether something I've put wrong, right? And at the same time, your users are sitting quiet and all your users are enjoying in the cafeteria. Hey, what happened? Hey, the system is down, right? System is down. Our system panjetledu. Everybody is moving in the cafeteria. You have a lot of pressure on the development team. What happened? Restore immediately the way, right? Sitaramam has called Infosys, whether you know or not. Sitaraman, our finance minister, has called summon Infosys. You know this? Infosys chairman was summoned by, right? In the news, you'll be able to see. Infosys chairman was summoned by Sitaraman, our finance minister. Why? Because there is a
Yes.
glitch, right? INFO, Infosys, INFOS, Infosys chairman was, I was seeing yesterday in the news, it was there on the top itself, right? Somewhere I should be able to see. Infosys chairman was summoned. Keep your eyes open in the news also many a times. It's not always right. www.google.com. Infosys chairman, INFOSYS, Infosys CEO summoned. See, he was summoned by Indian Express. Tax portal is down. You go to anything, government summons CEO of the company. See, Infosys CEO to explain the tax suit glitches. IT portal, Infosys designed the new portal, which is found to be with several technical issues after it started on June 7th. See, Ministry has called. Ministry of Finance has summoned Mr. Parekh, right, on 23rd, yesterday, to explain Honorable Finance Minister as why, even after 2.5 months since the launch of e-filing portal, glitches are there in the portal, has not been resolved. So software life is not that easy, right? Government has, because the project is with them, it is their responsibility to say. Now, if you land up in such situation where there is a glitch in your project, you are not able to rectify, what will you do? I will immediately come. Now I'm making it as a full screen, guys, this program. I will immediately come and I will disable this. This is how you disable the program. Exclamation dash dash. Exclamation dash dash. Till where you want to disable? I want to disable everything till here. Comment it. How the comment looks? Your comment looks like this. Exclamation dash dash. Till wherever you don't want system to execute. Anything between this line will not be executed by the system. See, all the command is now been blocked. Control S on the keyboard. I come here. I say refresh, blank. The whole page will be white now because there's nothing in the page. The whole code has been commented. I will use an SOS command called as apex details, apex detail. Write down. That's it. SOS command, apex detail, to display the default page layout for an object. To display default page layout for an object. To display a default page layout for an object. See, I've disabled everything that I have written. The table, the page block table, the custom table, everything is disabled. Only one command is there in this page. Single command. Apex detail. Control S on the keyboard. Come and refresh the page now. Now you see the output. One command can do what? Whenever you go to your edge communication, okay, let me switch to classic. I'll be keep on shifting between classic and lightning, right? Switch to classic. Whenever you go to account, you open any account, Let's say that I'm opening Burlington Textiles. From top to bottom, from here to back to the top, always show everything came in my page, see, including this one. One single command placed everything, the default view. This is a Visual Force page, guys. One single command called Apex Detail. You don't need to put anything. It's an SOS command. In an emergency, when you feel that you're not able to debug the code, just block the code. We will do it later. First, release it for the user. Just put a command called Apex Detail. Rupam, will this button still work? New opportunity? Yes. Will this delete will work? Yes. This new case will work. Click on new case. It opens up a new case. I am restoring my user functionality so that my user cannot say system is not working. Yep, my colors are lost. My tables are lost. I'm getting to a default table. Yep, we know that. We are working on it to fix. However, you would be able to raise cases. You'll be able to create contacts. You would be able to raise opportunity. Please get back to your seat. Start working. Your system is temporarily being restored, right? Your original application view will be restored soon. Please continue working. Meantime, go and debug where is the wrong, whether Pranita is creating a problem, right? Whether it's a PR, that all you have a time now. Relax. Restore it with one single command called Apex Detail. Everybody able to understand? Yes, no, yes, no. Programmers, non-programmers.
Yes.
I'll be the only trainer who will be asking this 101 time in the classroom. Guys, whether you're able to understand or not. Right? Other trainers, they come teach, right? If you ask it out, they'll answer. If you don't, they say thank you. Right?
Excuse me,
By
sir.
end of, yes, tell me, Madhurima.
Sir, apex.detail is SOS object.
No, it's an SOS command, not an SOS object. There is no object. Object is a table.
Okay.
Account is a table. There is no table called details. It's a command.
Command. Okay.
It's a
If
command.
you use exclamator, even though if you give apex detail, the program will be run. That's it, sir. That is the main reason to give this here the apex detail code.
This is what it is. This is what is Apex Detail.
Okay, sir.
This in the page there is nothing. I say Control S on the keyboard. Do you see any page block section? Nothing. But I'll get an output. Refresh. Enter. See, I'm getting an output. Did you build all this? Did you build all this? These are related lists. Contact, opportunities. These are related lists. Did you write any related list command? No. Right? For example, these are all output field. All output field. Apex output field. Did you write any output field command in your program? No. From where you're getting? This one command is called SOS. What is an SOS? Emergency. Dial 100. It's a police command. As soon as you dial 100, the PCR van, the patrolling van will rush to you for your security to save you. So this is a life-saving command. One single command will give you everything. In my page, there is nothing. That program I will debug later. Got it now? Control Z. This is to comment. Comment means as if it's not there. Comment means don't execute. Anything within this will not get executed. Exclamation dash dash 2 dash dash. Anything inside this will not be executed. They are called comments. Whatever you put inside that, they will not get executed. System will ignore them from the execution. So at this page, system will execute only this.
For custom object, do we?
Same thing.
Okay.
I told you there
It
is
will
no
work.
difference between custom object, system object. Right? PASSENG or passenger underscore C. There is no difference between a system object and a custom object, guys. Question mark ID equals to, now I have to give a passenger ID here. Already I told you there is no difference between a Tamil guy and a Bengali guy. Constitution of India is same for everyone. Whether you take a passenger table, whether you take a, whichever table you want. ID equals to. There is no difference between those. Press enter. See, now it's a passenger. Payment details, travel details, approval history, fees and payments. See, these are the receipt numbers. I'm in a custom table now. Do you see any difference? No. I'm in passenger now. I'm no more in account or contact. You see all passenger, travel details. My table is now passenger and there's apex detail. Clear now? That's it for today. Right? Control S. We will meet tomorrow again at the same time, 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Thank you. Have a nice and wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you.